Oklahoma here.
Yes. Yeah, happy to be here on this.
Hello, Jake.
On this nice Saturday
Pedro.
morning. It's nice and I don't know, kind of partly cloudy. A pretty nice day today.
It really is.
Very nice day. Tell us where you're coming in from,
Cold,
guys.
though.
Coming in from we're from Oklahoma. Tell us where you guys are from. Today we're going to be talking about how to make money online, our own online business.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's been a great ride, hasn't it?
Yes, it has been. Sorry, doing a little tech here.
Yeah, she's getting all the tech ready to go. We're simulcasting 2 different platforms today, so just trying to get you guys ready to jump in here, guys. About oh gosh, I don't know.
Hey,
About
Bridget.
a little over a year ago, we started looking for an online business because we knew we're going to have to do something because our Amazon business, they raised the fees. We've been doing it for 3 years. They raised the fees, so it was no longer a profitable, business. So, after 5 years, we loved our Amazon business.
Oh my goodness, guys, we had a ball.
It taught us that online is where it's at.
There is freedom like no other business we've ever owned.
Yeah. It's not because it was Amazon, it's because it was online.
Yes.
And we set that whole thing up and it worked for us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We never had that before in any of our businesses.
No, we're 8-time business owners. We've been in business for ourselves our whole life, whole married life anyway. Not as a child.
No, we were children. We were in child labor.
But for the last 39 years,
Hello, Redmond.
We've been in our own business of one sort or another. So when we sold our last brick and mortar type business, our last manufacturing business, we chose to get in the Amazon business.
Yep.
And man, it was
oh my goodness,
it was like the funnest thing we'd ever done.
It really was.
And we're not here to talk about Amazon, but what I'm trying to tell you,
we're just mourning our Amazon business
because it was such a fun thing to do. It gave us time freedom.
Yep, location freedom.
Location freedom.
Oh my! We got to travel. We got to be with our grandkids and do things that we couldn't do when we had our normal brick and mortar businesses.
And went to Europe a couple of times.
Yes.
Went on several cruises.
Yes.
It was just, because we'd work, like wild for a month or so or ahead of time and fill up the warehouse. I'd send everything into Amazon and then we could be gone. And all we do is monitor it from our phone.
Right.
It was pretty dang cool.
It was awesome. We stayed a month, 3 different times. We went down to South Padre for a month in our camper. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, it was just. It was just
freedom. That's what we found.
It was the greatest, semi-retirement kind of thing that we'd ever. It was kind of like a dream deal. So after it tanked and basically they raised the fees. They kept raising them, and then last year I could see the handwriting on the wall. It was not going to be profitable anymore. So we basically just had to pull the plug because. We couldn't sell it because, it's Amazon customers. So it really was nothing to sell.
We never had an email list.
No.
If you don't have an email list, and now in today's world, you don't really have a business that is real sellable.
But the point is,
we had nothing.
It taught us that we wanted to be in our own online business because this is where all commerce happens is online. Not all, but most. It's supposed to be over $1 trillion, I don't know, in the next 4 years. It's supposed to be, a huge, that's where everybody buys goods and services now.
Yes.
How many of you guys get stuff from Amazon or from Temu and we even buy our groceries online?
Yes, we do.
It's just awesome. Thank you for following us. I appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
So we were looking for a way, so a year ago I had to go get a job for the first time in my life working for the other person, which has been it's been an interesting experience, I must say.
It's been a terrible experience for me.
Yeah,
I'm used to working with him. He's gone 11 hours a day.
That's the worst part about it. How many of you guys would like to have your time back?
Oh my goodness! Put a yes in the chat if you just would like some time back in your life. And not just governed by someone else. If he needs to go to the dentist, he has to give him plenty of notice. You know how it is. You guys know how it is. Yes, AC said yes.
I like to work. I do. I don't mind working. I like the people I work with. I enjoy my job. It's not hard. We're used to running, businesses with, 40, 50 employees. And, I've done it all, so I'm just a purchasing agent, for a company. So it's not like it's
high
stress or anything.
Except when you had to learn all that new stuff. That was hard.
I think the worst part is, I've never worked for so little.
That's true.
and it's not their fault.
It's not what we expected.
It's not their fault because, they're paying me, what I do. But, how many of you guys ever been, I don't know, feel like you're overqualified, especially when you get to be our age? Yes. Sometimes they don't really, they don't want to pay for what you really know.
For your expertise. How old are you? We are 59 and 60.
Yeah, 59 and 60. Yeah. So it's difficult to find a job when you're 60 years old and all you've ever done is own your own businesses. I mean, who are they going to call for a reference?
Right, me.
I put her phone number down.
I was working on my best, authoritative voice, so I could tell him.
I fired him a couple times, but he's okay, But it was a different experience because I'd never had a job before, for working for somebody else. But anyway,
he ended up having to go through a temp service because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 66 and retired, Pullman. Awesome.
Good for you, man.
Yes.
So
hello, Thomas.
So her main full-time job was to go out there and find us an online business to get into because that's what we knew that we wanted to do. Right.
And we've always been business owners. It's just what we knew.
Yeah, and we weren't scared to learn something new. We weren't, it didn't really stress us to to get involved in something we didn't really know much about because that's what we've done our whole life.
Right. So Carla said, "I truly need extra money. I'm 69." Yes, Carla, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Because anybody can do this.
Anybody can do this.
Yeah, anybody can do what we found finally. But we're here today is to tell you our story and kind of what the boxes it checked for us and why we're doing it. Whether it's for you or not, that's up to you guys. I mean,
decide.
You decide, and I'm not here to try to sell you anything. If it's for you, great. If it can solve your problem like it solved our problem, then wonderful. If not, just flush it and go find something that does that speaks to you, because we kind of been down the road on several different things. So it just checked all of our boxes. And if you're skeptical, about doing stuff online and things, I'm the poster child.
This is the poster child for skepticism online.
Because you wouldn't believe how many businesses we've evaluated online and offline. I mean, brick and mortar. I mean, I do it for fun.
Well, he's always showing me some business. Oh, listen to this one. Listen to this one.
That's just what I do.
He loves it.
I evaluate things like that. And when you bought and sold 8 different businesses, well, you kind of know what you're doing. And not that I'm smart or anything. It's just, it's very smart. It's school of hard knocks is what it is.
Okay, there's that too. We have done some dumb stuff.
We have. Yeah, absolutely. But, you have not because you risk not,
Oh, there you
and that's kind of always been my motto. But the older I get, the more conservative I get.
And that is really true.
How many of y'all know that, whenever you go through some things, you're just like, I don't want to do that anymore. Right.
Yeah.
And the older you get, the more experiences you have. So it's just kind of automatic, So the type of business we're in.
Amy.
Go ahead.
Her name is Amy.
Oh, Amy.
She's asking what type of business.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to rattle on, but like I said, I just try to explain where we're coming.
And we're old, and we can't see those teeny tiny words very good.
Okay. Amy from Alabama, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're in the digital marketing business called Legacy Builders.
Yes.
That is the business we'll be talking about this morning. Is something that
Amy said I'm too old. No, you're not. We're 59, 60.
Ain't nobody too old.
No.
There's a lady that was on here the other day, and she had made like $35,000, in her business in 5 months. So you're never too old.
Never too old. Oh, she said, okay, me too. Oh, well, good. Now, Amy, don't be calling us old. If you're calling you old, then you're calling us old. Yeah. Don't be doing that now.
But what we found was our old Amazon coaches who originally told us about this.
Oh, she's a Legacy. Awesome.
And she originally told us about this business, and we were very skeptical. I mean, because it's like, it just didn't sound real to us,
right?
Because we were used to being brick and mortar, and I was a manufacturing guy. We had a air filter manufacturing business for 20 years, and a chemical manufacturing business for 10 years. I mean, we did a lot of stuff, and a
little car lot.
Yeah, and we've done all kinds of things, but it was hard for me to get my head around, something that was online. I knew I wanted to be in that space, but I could not figure out how somebody 59 to 60 years old with no following and no prior experience really other than the Amazon business, how to get our piece of the pie.
No, because we're not techie.
No.
And we didn't want to learn all that tech.
And I just didn't trust it.
Tech is not my friend.
So, so anyway, our old Amazon coach told us about it first. And, 3 months later, Lori was still looking for a business online for us to buy. Right. Because that's what we had always done our whole life.
I took a course to learn how to evaluate online businesses. So, ongoing businesses that had already been in business for a while, like a blog or a newsletter, those things are for sale. So I took a course to learn how to evaluate so we didn't get a bad one.
And during that 3 months, we probably evaluated, I don't know, I bet you 100 different businesses.
Probably so. Yeah.
I mean, no kidding. I mean, it was just, that was her full-time job. That's what she was to do. Well, I went to work and she was to do that. Yeah. And so that's what she did.
And I found a great one.
Found a really good one. Why don't you tell them about that?
I found one that, it's a home decorating type of blog, and it was monetized. So there was all kinds of businesses that were putting ads on that blog. So she was getting paid passive. Right. So we decided, okay, this looks good. We can do it. And she had a small team of a couple of people that did the writing and okay, this sounds good. Except the price. The price was, a six-figure price. Yeah. And we were used to that, but we're 59 and 60.
Yeah, we weren't particularly scared of being, going and getting a loan because we have assets and things for business. I mean, that's what we'd always done. But, it was going to be payments for the next 8 to 10 years. Yeah. Because, when you evaluate a business, you figure out what your break-even point is, your worst case scenario, best case scenario, all those kinds of things. And so that's just what it worked out to be. And so it was the night before we was to close, okay? Yeah. We've been working on this for, I don't know, several weeks. And we got
back and forth,
negotiation back and forth, all the things that go into buying a business. And then we backed out the night before because we'd been praying about it and thinking about it. And the night before I said, I just don't feel good about this. And it made me sad to say that. Yes. Because
we thought we had found the thing.
Yeah. I mean, because, our whole problem is I wanted my time back and we wanted something passive that we could do anywhere. This checked those boxes. Okay. But it just didn't feel right. Didn't feel right. So we backed out of the deal. And so I went back to work the next day, just sad. Yeah. And because we had to start all over again. And so Lori, she contacted her old Amazon coach and said, how's that little deal going?
Yeah. I said, how's that little thing you're doing? Yeah. She said, oh my gosh, Lori, I'm so glad you got back with me. She said, I've already replaced my Amazon income in that 3 months since we had seen her. Talked to her. She had replaced all of her income from Amazon and she had a huge business. So this was no small amount of money. And we said, okay, crap, we're dumb. We should have already looked at this. We should have already been, we would have been 3 months down the road, but we were skeptical. Mm-hmm. We didn't understand. We didn't know what we didn't know because we didn't even bother to check it out.
Yeah. And we knew this lady.
We know her for she was our coach.
Yeah. We've known her for 5 years,
But we thought we knew what we didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a little skeptical, Carl, here. I'm kind of hurt my pride a little,
I'm so dumb.
I kind of missed that one. So Lori said, I'm going to look at it. I said, well, okay.
He still wasn't super fired up.
I wasn't.
Because he didn't know, okay, can we really do it?
And I guess
she's younger than us. So he was looking at thinking we're too old.
And plus it was a startup business. And I don't know. We've been down the road on startup businesses before.
Yes, we have.
Because we've done startups and we knew how long it takes to get it built up and get it going. It takes, sometimes a year or two before anything happens, right? Before you make any money.
Traditional startup.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while.
And I know that, probably only 1 out of 5 startups make it in small business. That's just, those are the stats. The numbers, yeah. So that's why we always try to buy something that's already going. So I was a little skeptical. I really was. But here's the thing. This one came, we went and looked at it and it comes with 4 digital products. Okay. That are, you get the master resale rights to when you buy it. Okay.
They're already done.
They're already done.
Ready
They're done
to
for
sell.
you, ready to sell. You don't have to do anything to them. They're ready to sell. And so I'm like, oh, well,
that appeals to us.
That checked one of my boxes. This is not just a complete startup where you have to start from scratch and create some kind of digital product or create an online product that you can sell. It already came with 4. Right. Okay.
So that was a big plus for us because we were not techie.
No. And the other thing that it came with, for $29, one-time fee, it comes with the website and the sales funnel and the follow-up emails. Is all the automations are already done for us.
Right.
And I was just like, well, gosh, that sounds pretty dang good.
Because we don't know how to do that either.
No, because we'd spent years trying to figure that out. Because
yes, we had.
Lori's she's a professional speaker, in her other life. She's been doing that for 20 years, travels around the country and speaking. So why don't you tell them about that and kind of the challenges we've had with that?
I really always wanted to put that online, to create a course.
Right.
But it was just so much tech. And I took several courses to figure out how to create this course.
Oh, yeah.
And spent a lot of money and never was able to get it all the way done because there were so many techie steps and I was going to have to hire somebody to help me.
Yeah.
And so we never did get that done over the last, I've been speaking for 20 years. I've probably been trying for 10.
Yeah.
So I'm just not techie.
Yeah, not
so
techie.
If you're worried about tech.
And we couldn't figure out how to market it. That was the other problem we had. Even if we have a really good product, if people don't know about it, then what do you do with it? That was the other big problem we had. We didn't know how to market. We didn't know how to digital market, and that's what this business teaches you how to do.
And if you have to hop off here, or if you have other things you need to go do, I know it's Saturday. We got to get stuff done on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Hop up there, hit that follow button, then go over to the LINK in our bio. And it's the one that's yourboomerlegacy.com.
Yeah.
And click on that. Put in your best email and check spam.
Yeah.
Make sure you check that spam folder.
It's the link right under Lemonade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right under
Lemonade is our link, and
our
hit
website.
That. It's best to go there from this live because we have clones out there. And we didn't know we were so famous, but gosh.
Carl's going to start signing autographs.
Yeah. It's, like I said, my pride went down a little bit when I waited so long to look at this business, but it's kind of gone up a little bit lately.
Because we have clones.
Hey, I'm kind of proud.
But the real truth about clones is, guys, that we had a potential customer that followed a clone instead of us and ended up giving that clone $500, and there's no way to get it back.
Yeah,
so the best way to safely stay connected, to safely find out about information in this business, if you relate with us, is to go to that link, yourboomerlegacy.com, put in your best email, because we don't want you to get scammed, because we reported that person, but there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just, that's people. And I don't mean that to sound as a big sales pitch, because it's really not. I mean, I just want you guys to, our whole thing is to be transparent here, and for you guys to check it out for yourself. That's really all this is about.
Thank you guys so much for all the follows and likes. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. So anyway, where was we?
Amy was wanting to know what I speak about.
Let's finish that.
Oh, yeah. What shoe are you? That is my book. That's my topic that I created.
She actually wrote the book.
That was a feat in itself for somebody who's not techie, but I got it done. Yeah. And I help people in organizations or businesses understand each other better, create better teamwork by understanding their own temperament and the temperament of others. Because most of us don't realize that people are not coming from the same place as us in their thinking, in their basic who they are. They're coming from a totally different place. So I created 4 shoes to help people understand, because there are 4 temperaments in the world. Right. So that's what I speak about. And it is so fun, and we laugh a lot, and we learn a lot.
Yeah. And it teaches people how to get along. I mean, it's a really good
39 years here.
And we've worked together. So we had to figure some crap out. We did. Tell me the name.
There's another person from Alabama. Awesome. We got 2 Alabamans in here. What shoe are you? Yeah. That's the name of my topic. Right. And if I hold it up there very long, I apologize. If I hold it up there very long, I get a warning from TikTok. So. Yeah. Hey, and from Canada. Awesome. Thank you guys for hopping in.
That's another cool thing about this business is, it's worldwide. And that's why she wanted her, her digital product to be online and with everything connected up, so that she was able to reach everybody. Right. Because she's so limited on what she can do. I mean, the other day she flew to, Indianapolis?
Indianapolis, yeah.
Talked to a group of 600-700 people, and it was great. She had a great time. And,
when it's over, it's over.
They paid her well and all that. But, that what if she could duplicate that and have the 5 billion eyeballs every day that's scrolling on here? If we had a product, digital product, do you think that would work? I know it would work.
Yeah.
Because
they pay me really well to come and do that.
And she has a proven product. So that was one of the boxes this business checked for us.
Proven product is important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it comes with 4 proven products that people are in demand for. And then plus we wanted to add our own. So that's why we got involved in this business. There again, it checked some more boxes for us. You might say, well, but I'm not a professional speaker, or I'm not this or that. Well, that's okay. Let's say you play the piano, and you can teach other people how to play the piano, and you can't go on tour because you have do those things. What?
Stephen wants to know, where's the link for the site to try.
Okay.
It is he's on YouTube, so talking to him real quick. So the link is in my bio up there. It's yourboomerlegacy.com, and you'll see a live link there at the very top of the page. yourboomerlegacy.com. Stephen, thank you for that question.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, anytime, man. Just ask us. She'll interrupting cow.
He keeps calling me a cow, guys. I don't think that's okay.
No, it's certainly not.
But it makes me laugh every time.
Oh, we have fun. So it checked another box for us because ultimately that's what we really wanted, is our own digital products or products that we could promote and do online. Because that gives us the time freedom, it gives us the location freedom, and that gives us the income stream, and it gives us endless amount of customers, because Amazon taught that to us, that online there's unlimited number of customers or potential people that want what we want. Every morning
wake up to sales.
Yeah, I mean, people from all over, from Canada, from US. I mean, we sold things all over the world, really. So it was crazy. And this business can do the same thing. So we wanted to create our own that we owned. That's our business. And that's another thing that I checked this business out was, it's your own business. You don't have an upline, downline. It's not a pyramid. It's not a MLM. It's you can be as big or as little as you want to be. You can just sell the 4 prepackaged products that it comes with, which basically teaches people how to market and sell on all digital platforms. That's what it teaches you how to do. And you can resell those products over and over again for 100% profit, because once you get them, you have the master resale rights and they're yours, and you can sell them as many times as you want. In addition to that, you can create any kind of digital product that you want to create. So that's pretty cool. And so it checked that box for us. You're gonna say, well, what's it cost to do this business? Well, that was another thing that kind of freaked me out, because basically for under $1,000, we could be in a business that we could create a 6-figure income with. And so basically this is what it costs. There's a $900 product, a $600, a $300, and a $100. Okay. We bought the $900 because it comes with all the information, and it also teaching us how to create our own online digital product. So that made sense to us because that's what we wanted. The one underneath that teaches you how to build a following, and the one under that teaches you other things. It's just one builds on top of another. The $100 product basically teaches you how to cut and paste off of websites and put those things on other websites to help build your following. So it's real basic. Okay. But by buying the $900 product, we got all 3 of the other income streams as well. So we have 4 income streams to start with, and we have the master resale rights. That's what MRR means, and we make 100% profit on those products, as you would too. And all you do is so we bought the $900 program, and then we bought the one-time fee for the website. But you go to our website, it's the same website that you're going to get, and you just plug your information in, and it has an automatic sales funnel.
Step-by-step process.
Yeah. It does an automatic, emails, the follow-up emails. All those things are automated, and that's how you get your time back.
Right, because you're going to have hundreds of people put their email into your squeeze page that you get, and start into your email funnel. If you had to follow up with those people, every single one of them, every day, oh my gosh, we just have another full-time job. I don't want a full-time job.
Yeah.
We are looking to get out of full-time jobs. This is a much smaller time commitment. At first, you're going to have to put some time in to learn some skills, though. because this is not get rich quick. This is learn skills and put it to work.
It took us quite a while, to kind of develop these skills, because understand, we had never been on TikTok. We'd never been on YouTube. We had never had a following.
No.
We knew nothing. Okay.
Right.
You're looking at,
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Living under a rock. Okay. For your 25 and 30-year-olds, we had nothing. We had no following or anything. So we started really at zero. Okay. And all we did was follow the program, just did step by step as it taught us to do that. And it has live training and has all the things. It's evolving all the time and changing, because how many of y'all know that, you buy a program or something and, or a course, and, it's already outdated.
Right.
We've done it.
We've done it.
And,
it's just a canned course. And,
so this one is not like that.
There's no help.
It's continually evolving,
Yes.
She can go online and we can go online and we can ask a question.
I asked some questions this morning.
Yeah, there's a community out there that will answer them, and none of that costs you anything extra. And that was another big thing that I just didn't believe it. Because
he'd ask me all the time. He'd ask me this question all the time.
Because 5.5 months ago when we started this business, I said, okay, have you had to pay commissions? What's the platform fee? Yes. What's the ongoing monthly fees?
Every time I told him what I was learning new, he'd say, well, how much that cost you?
Yeah.
How much that? Yeah. What was the fee?
Yeah.
Like, there was none.
There is no other fees.
None.
So, we started our own business for under $1,000, 5.5 months ago, and nobody's ever sent us another bill. And we make one sale and you're profitable. You got all your money back, and from then on, it's 100% profit.
We've never seen anything like it.
When she told me that, I'm just like, okay, so is this legal? But here's the deal.
Because I'm all about doing illegal stuff. Can't you tell?
She's a drug pusher.
I'm such a criminal.
She used to be a drug pusher. Anyway, for us, I had a hard time getting my mind around that. So if you're having a hard time, getting your mind around, I get it.
We understand.
So the best way I know how to explain that is a digital product is, once it's made, you can sell it as many times as you want. Let's say, an Audible book or a Kindle book. They wrote that book one time, and then it's a digital product, and for $5.95 or $10.95 or $49.95, whatever it is, you click on it and it goes to your Kindle reader. You download it, and then you have it forever. It's yours, and you get to read it over and over again. Well, that's pretty cool, because when you buy it and then boop, there it is again. Your neighbor can buy it, or whoever across the world can buy it. You can sell it as many times as you want.
As many times you want.
So you do the work one time, and it's ready to go for you, and you can sell it as many times as you want.
And
that's how a digital product works.
Right. This one, we didn't even have to do the work.
No.
It was already done for us.
It's already
all four
done
of
for
them
us.
done for us.
All four of them is already pre-made and done.
Yes.
And there's a big demand for it. Once you talked about the demand.
Yes, because I had been in a course that, I thought that I had products in high demand. Well, they were digital, so they had to be in high demand. This is my thinking. And nobody wanted them. So that didn't work. So I went on Google and I said, okay, Google, after our Amazon coach showed us this one, and she said it's 4 products that teach people how to get into their own online business. That's what we have here. I went to Google and said, how many people are looking for a way to increase their income online? How many people are looking for a side hustle online in the United States? And I just did in the United States because I didn't realize then how global we were, because I was new.
Yeah.
And Google said 54% of American workers are looking for a way to increase their income, and they want to do it online. Guys, that's what we have. I was like, crap, Carl, listen to this.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the same in Canada and, all around the world. Yeah. I'm sure it's the same, everybody's looking for a way to make extra income.
People are hurting. People are looking, especially with the economy and inflation.
Yeah.
Dadgum inflation.
Pretty soon you run out of hours to sell, for yourself.
Right.
You get tired. You got to sleep sometime. And the good part about this is it works for you 24/7. So,
and you're not doing all the work.
Yeah.
Out there.
This is the work.
This is the work.
Yeah, this is the work. And I've done a lot worse work. I promise you.
Oh my goodness, yes, we have.
So what you tell them about your day? She works 2 or 3 hours a day on this business, and kind of go through that, kind of what it looks like. What do you be doing? How do you do this business?
Right. So when I first started a course, I was learning even more. So I was plugged into training a whole bunch more. And now I'm doing more of a daily training, more in a little schedule that I have for myself. I do that. And I work that into the pockets of my day.
Mm-hmm.
I also create 3 videos each day. So one's about 2 minutes, one's about 1 minute, and one is about 7 to 15 seconds. I do the editing on them, which I learned in this business. I learned what to say. I learned how to put it on social media.
Mm-hmm.
All of that I learned here. It's step by step because, again, we had no social media following. We'd never been on TikTok. I'd never done anything like this before. So
you're not a TikTok, celebrity.
Well, we have clones.
Yeah, so. We do. Yeah, we do.
So I did all. That's all I do. I do those 3 pieces. That takes maybe 30 minutes, an hour, depending on how much I rambled on and I have to edit out.
You don't do that, do you?
No, nobody's ever said I talk too much.
Yeah, well.
And then I answer questions. I get a few questions on email, and I get a few questions underneath my videos. I answer those, and that takes like maybe 15 minutes a day. That's not a big price. Let's see. And we go live after Carl gets home from work, and that's on top of my couple of hours that I spend a day doing the training and the actual skills in this business.
So
that's it.
And if you're, you got to get out of your comfort zone for sure. Yeah. But we knew that going in that every business we ever bought or started, we had to do things that we weren't comfortable doing. It was new, but our reason was big enough.
Absolutely.
We wanted our time back, and we knew what the payoff would be in our own business because we've done it, and it's good. It's really good. When you own your own business. I mean, it was, I always knew that, we've done it enough times. We knew that if we did the uncomfortable things and got used to it, that it would pay off.
This is the way to freedom for us. Yes. And it could be for you.
And it has been for us.
Yes.
And like we knew it would be, once I got over my skepticism,
once he believed that people were doing it, and especially once we started making money, then he was a real believer.
I really have. I mean, I'm just like, I like this 100% profit deal.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Because he just joined me in this business maybe, I think we're probably at a month now that he finally joined and decided, I got to get involved with you.
And the main reason,
I'm so happy.
And the main reason I did is because I saw the potential, and it's like more people need to know about this.
Yes.
And I just couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah. I
had to get on here and tell people, because people come to my house all the time, friends and people I know, and they talk about business and whether they should do this or do that.
You get his advice. They're always asking his advice.
Because we've been down the road. So
the man's not short on advice.
No, I love to give advice.
I call him Mr. Opinion Man.
You come to my house and you got a business idea, we'll beat it to death and talk all night about
any
it.
idea.
I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's picking up trash in your neighborhood and you make money with it. I'm on it.
Okay, that is true.
It's true.
He is all about it.
I love it. So
he is entrepreneur through and through.
So about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I said, I got to get on here live with you. I can do that, and and talk about it because it has changed our life.
Yes, and working 11 hours a day, he can't do it while he's at work.
Yeah.
So we are bringing him home this year with income from this business, though.
Yeah.
So there will be keep a watch out, because there will be a big celebration here on TikTok when that happens.
You bet, and YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah. And I appreciate everybody's time today for sure. Like I say, if you want to know more about this business and what it can do, and if it checks your boxes, just jump up there, follow us, click that link in our bio. It's the one right underneath lemon. What is it called? Lemon 8. Right underneath that is yourboomerlegacy.com.
Yeah.
Click that link and takes you to our page, and you put your email in there, and then you just listen to our founder for 5 minutes, and she explains it much better than us. Go on down to our website. You can look at each product,
and the payment plans
plan
on each one.
You can go on down in there, and you can put your credit card in there, and you can be in business. And that's another thing. Is we got to train for 10 months before we make any money?
We've done that a lot.
And the answer is no. Within like 3 or 4 days, you can have everything connected up together. Your products, you have your squeeze page, have your sales funnel, have your email system set up, your website set up. So in 2 or 3 days, you can be in business and selling the same 4 products or promoting whatever product that you have on here, and it teaches you how to do that.
Yes. And Bonnie said, do you have a link to YouTube? Yes, it's also in my profile. And that is, let me see, Retire with Retire Early with Lori. Yeah, so it's up there. You'll see it.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but
well, you weren't helping when I first made my YouTube channel.
I'm just kidding.
If you snooze, you lose, buddy.
Yeah. So we
you'll see our picture.
Yeah, you will. So it's
you're welcome, buddy.
It's a lot of fun. We have had a ball making videos, and
yes, we have.
I mean, this is the work, and what it teaches you how to be yourself. And so what you're seeing here is who we really are.
How to tell your story and how to relate with people.
Because people want to do business with people they know, like, and trust.
Right.
And if we're that for you, then great. And if we're not, then that's fine too. It doesn't really affect our income one way or another. I mean, we just want the people that want to do it.
We want to help those who are looking to help themselves.
That's right.
Yeah.
And for us, it just checked all those boxes and gave us what we were looking for. So if that's something that appeals to you, then I say jump out there and check it out. And it doesn't cost anything to check it out.
Right.
The thing is, you wouldn't buy a car unless you looked under the hood and checked it out and see if it's something you really wanted.
First.
I mean, not everybody wants a minivan. Some people want a pickup. Some people want a sports car. I mean, this may not be for you, and that's okay.
Yes.
But for us, it checked all the boxes. So, and that's the only way you'll know is if you check it out. And for me, we were a little too pessimistic and a little too skeptical for 3 months before we ever even looked under the hood. So I get it, I do understand where you're coming from, but you don't know till you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
So if you check it out for yourself, then you can make a decision, and that's all there is to it. I don't track you down. I don't DM you. I don't know how to do that.
No,
I mean,
you
just if it's not for you, you can opt out, and no harm, no foul. It's fine. It's no big deal. So check it out, and I think that you can make a good decision that way. That's the best way. That's what we did.
That's what we did. Yeah.
We watched a couple of videos from the founder and from our mentor, and to put all this thing together, and that's how we learned. How I got my head around it, because it took me a while to figure out. Now, how does this work? My old brain, and you're stuck in a rut, and you just think, well, if you don't have to do, you don't have to do this. It's hard for me to believe that it was never the money for me. The $1,000, under $1,000 to get involved in this business. It was belief, and will this work for me? That's where I was at.
That's where he was at.
Because we were fixing to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a blog for the, to make money.
Right.
So it wasn't the money; it was belief. Will this work for me?
Yeah.
And the answer is, it has worked for us. Did it work like right off the bat? No, because we had to figure out what the heck we were doing.
Yes.
We didn't have a following. We'd never been on YouTube. We'd never been on TikTok. We'd never been on anything. So we started from zero. So it took us a little bit, but once we got going on it and got used to and following the steps, and you can earn while you learn. And we're still learning every day.
Yes, we are. I learn every day.
Every day she learns, I learn, and we get better and better, and we learn more and more. So our sales continues to grow, and we continue to learn more and more on how to market on these social media platforms.
Right, how to relate with people and be ourselves.
And the other thing is, I didn't want to pay for acquisition of customers. There's no advertising in this business, and that was a big one for us. Buying
advertising, like on here where you see a sponsored post, that's advertising,
and you have to pay for that
on here.
But there is no advertising. We have been out $0 once we made our initial investment, because it teaches you how to grow this business organically. Whether it's these 4 products or the products that you put together and put on here. It teaches you how to do that and do it without any advertising costs. Well, that was a revelation
for us.
Because even in the Amazon business, we have pay-per-click ads and all those kind of things, and it's expensive. So that's how we have 100% profit, is because we have no expenses once you make the initial investment. So all you have is your time that you devoted to it. And, the bigger you get, the more your following grows. Well, the more sales you make, and it just gets bigger and bigger. It just starts growing exponentially. That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And the opportunity to work from home is big for us. I mean, and that location freedom, I think several people weren't here before when we were talking about how good location freedom can be when you have your own online business.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay tied to a brick and mortar. So for us, we have a big reason to bring Carl home from that job.
No. So what would it be like? We've talked about this. I mean,
yes, we have.
We could go to South Padre where we like to go for this month in January and February when it's daggum freezing to death here.
Yes.
Not like you Canadians, but I mean, it's cold for us Okies.
For us Okies, this is cold.
And we could do this business from anywhere.
Absolutely.
We took a little trip.
I have done it from the camper. Yeah.
And we took a little trip, I don't know, about a month ago down at Galveston for about 10 days. And, we built the business from there. We did videos from there. We did lives from there, rented a condo, and we just had a big time.
We had a great time.
Yeah. So
the beauty of an online business is location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom.
Yep.
Those are the three things we've been looking for. I don't know about y'all, but those three, that checks our boxes of what we want going into retirement. We don't want to cut back. We don't want to sell our house and live small.
No. So we needed more income.
We need
too.
More income.
So, our 401ks and all that stuff. I mean, we have some of that, but inflation kind of eats into that. I mean, last 2 years, the cost of living for us seemed like it's doubled.
It does.
I mean, groceries cost more, insurance costs more.
Daggum insurance costs a buttload.
And cars, vehicles cost more. I mean, everything just costs more. So, when you're on a fixed income like retired people are, well, your buying power goes down every year unless you figure out how to increase it.
You have to increase.
So that's, I always felt like, being in your own business where you control your own destiny, then I think that you're much better off. And, that has been our goal.
And we met people down. I'm sorry. We met people down in South Padre who had their own online opportunities going on, and they were traveling the world in their camper, not the world, but they're traveling the U.S. in their campers and meeting all kinds of people. And, they would work a couple of hours and then they would come out to play.
Yeah.
So that looked like a fantastic lifestyle to us.
Yeah. And, they were about, I don't know, probably 30 years old.
Oh, yes.
And we got to know them, and, they Airbnb'd their house out in Florida, and then they just traveled the country and, doing their online thing. And I'm just like, I want my piece of the pie.
I wanted to be them.
I was envious. I admit I was envious because I wanted what they had.
Yeah.
But we couldn't figure out how to connect those dots and how to do that. And
until now.
And
now we've found the vehicle for us.
Right.
So, and it could be for you, but you won't know unless you check out the vehicle, right?
That's right. And like I said, the only way to do that is just, go up there and follow us and click that link in our bio, which is the second one down. And
yourboomerlegacy.com.
Yeah, it's best to do it from this live. That way, that you're with us, because we have clones out there in cyberland. Yeah. And like I said, I just still think that's hilarious. But it's not, but it is, because they can scam people, and
they did,
and they have. So be careful out there. Make sure you're dealing with us. And
the safest way is through email.
It is.
So get into our email funnel by going to that link, put your email in, and then you won't be scammed by the same people that scammed someone else and took $500 from them, and there was nothing we could do.
Yeah. So
except report them, and
we did.
Still nothing happened.
Yeah. So just do it from here is best. Is there any other questions out there? You guys are welcome to ask anything you want. Like I said, we try to be transparent because that's what I would want. I'd want somebody to be completely honest with me, and we're an open book. We want to tell you whatever we know about it. It's been working well for us. Anything else that we've missed that you can think of?
Look here.
Like I say, we just try to get on here and tell people our experience with this business and what it's done for us. It's just been a crazy thing. When we made our first, we sold our first, sale, a $900 sale. I knew then, if you can sell one, you can sell 1,000.
That's right.
And we said the same thing in our Amazon business when we made our first $7 sale. I said, if we can sell $7, we can sell millions. And we did. that's the way business works.
It's a proven system.
Yeah. Once you know it works, and it works for you,
right.
then it, all of a sudden the gloves come off and you're just like, okay, let's go. Let's make this thing happen.
And that's what we've been doing.
Yep. And, it is a proven system, because if it wasn't, then Amazon wouldn't be as big as they are. We wouldn't be buying our groceries online.
Well, 48,000 people in our community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it works.
That's just in this business. I mean, I'm just talking about products in general.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to get being at trillions of dollars here in the next 5 years. So, like I said, we even buy our stupid groceries online. It's just the craziest thing. I never dreamed in a million years we'd be doing that, but here we are. And who would ever dream that we'd be online, on TikTok and YouTube and other platforms, talking about online business and promoting products. And it's just the beatinest thing I've ever seen. And we learned it pretty quick, really, from starting from zero. I feel good about it.
Yes.
Like I said, we were profitable, pretty quick, and we haven't looked back.
Nope. So Elizabeth has a question. What time do you do your lives? Usually 6:30 to 6:45, somewhere right in there, p.m. But today we have family plans that we're going to be going to here in just a little while. That will probably take the whole evening. So,
right.
So this is not usual for us.
Yeah, usually during the week it's usually pretty consistent, because I get home from work, so it's usually between 6:30 and 6:45. On the weekends,
Central Standard Time.
Yeah, on the weekends it kind of varies, because we have things going on.
Right, just like y'all.
Yeah. Still have to live our lives.
And that's the beauty of it. It's our business. We can change it up.
Yeah.
Nobody tells us.
Yeah, you can be as big or as little as you want to be. Make as much money as you want.
Yes.
You can go live 3 times a day if that's what you want to do. There's nobody looking over your shoulder. I mean, it's yours. It's your business. I just think that's the grandest thing. Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a business in a box, and it just comes with the everything that you need to get started. They hand you the keys, say, okay, all I got to do is turn the lights on and go to work.
That is what it's like. It's like a quick stop that's fully stocked.
It is.
And you walk in, and here you go, y'all go.
It's
fantastic.
So for a startup, I mean, gosh, guys, I've never seen anything like it. It's pretty nifty deal. So check it out for yourself. Any other questions out there? Thank you for that question. Yeah, we try to go live every day. Try to. I mean, sometimes we miss it. I mean, things happen. But we try to go live because we enjoy getting out there and intermingling with people. And in addition to our videos that we do, we like to
to share how it's changing our lives.
Right. And we like for people to see who we really are, and that we're not just a couple of goofs. Some of those videos we have over there is pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
So you have to check those out, because follow us if nothing else to do that. Yeah. You'll see us in Walmart about get kicked out because we're doing stupid stuff in Walmart. But we're having fun.
Yeah, Carl in the snow in his swimsuit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny stuff. But because one thing they teach you in this business is how to stop the scroll. Because you guys are scrolling through here, and what are these two goofy old people doing? I called you old again.
He did. It's not okay. He thinks it's okay, but it's not okay.
But we have a really good time. So, like I said, just jump up there, follow us, click that link in our bio, which is the second one down under Eliminate.
Yes.
It's yourboomerlegacy.com, and takes you to our page, and you just put your best email in there, and you can check this business out for yourself.
And then Gary says, and Gary, you don't look 90, but I don't. He said, how about people over 90? It would have to depend on their willingness to learn new things. Yeah.
I think my mom could do it. I mean, my mom is 91, and she goes dancing and just singing things almost every night. She got her a boyfriend. I mean, she has a big time.
She went to the Hank Williams Jr.
No, the Hank Williams.
Hank Williams
Senior.
Yeah.
His big revival, or his
in Alabama.
Somewhere down in Alabama. Yeah. It's a yearly thing. I never dreamed in a million years she'd do that. But could she do it? She could do it. She probably wouldn't do it because she don't want to.
Right. Well, that's what Gary said. I'm not willing. So there you go.
There you go, Gary. My mom could relate.
Yeah. Way to be honest.
Yeah. I don't blame you. If I was 90, I probably wouldn't do it either.
No, we probably wouldn't. Yeah.
Hoy there. Well, hoy there to you. Yeah. So I understand, Gary. Thanks for your honesty. I mean, that's my honest answer too. My mom probably wouldn't do it either. Christy, nice to have you.
Yeah, I think your mom would have fun being on TikTok, though.
She would.
She would. She'd have fun.
She would have a good time.
She is a fun lady. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be her when I grow up.
Yeah, she's pretty social.
She's amazing.
And it's no respecter of person, or that's age.
There is a lady on here, Essie. I think her name is Essie. She's 80. I think she's 83. She's stinking awesome. Yeah. She's having a ball.
And the thing is, it only works if you have a reason big enough to do something. And if you're already set up and you're happy, then man, that's great. Yes. I say go enjoy life, because
that's our goal.
That's our goal. We want to make enough money and have enough time to go enjoy our retirement years before we're too old to enjoy them.
Or we don't feel well. Yeah, because we both are really healthy.
Yeah, we're healthy right now, but we don't know how. None of us has a guarantee. We don't know. So we want to do it now.
We do.
So that's what our parents.
That's our big why.
My dad, he's gone now, but he told me that. He said, don't wait until you're too old to travel or do your bucket list. Go do it now while you feel like it. And I'm thankful he told me that. We've probably done some things we probably shouldn't have done and saved the money. But you know what? Memories can't be taken away from you. They're yours from now on, and I think that's just so cool.
Yeah. We have great memories with our kids, with our grandkids. Yeah, we probably should have put some of that away, but.
My dad told me he was an old time business owner for his whole life. He told me, he said, son, I'm going to teach you how to be in your own business and do it and how to make money. He said, because I plan on spending all mine. And so
I'm not leaving you nothing.
Basically, he said, I'm going to teach you how to fish, but I'm not going to leave you a fish. And he's right. He pretty much spent it all. Yeah. But
good for him.
He did almost everything he wanted to do. So,
they did.
I think that was good advice. So that's what I tell my kids too.
Don't count on nothing.
Yeah, don't count on anything. Yeah. Oh, your old mom and dad's going to go enjoy life as much as they can, live to the fullest. So go over there and follow us and click that link in our bio and
yourboomerlegacy.com
and check this business out and see if it checks the boxes for you. Guys, that's all we have. If you guys don't have any other questions for us, like I said, if you're coming in late, just click that link and follow us and hook up with us, and you'll see what we're doing and how it all works.
Yeah, once you put your email in, you're going to get a 5-minute video from our founder, and she explains everything. I mean, 90% of your questions will be answered, so that you can make a really good decision. You'll also get to go down through our website, like Carl said, and look at all the 4 products, decide, okay, which one's best for me, and there's payment plans.
Yep. So. Yep. Everything is there, and just check it out for yourself and look under the hood and take the little test drive and check it out for yourself. Any other questions, guys? Well, if there's not, we're going to jump off here. We got to go meet the father-in-law and his girlfriend. That ought to be fun.
And my sister. My sister and her husband, and
it will be fun.
We're planning a trip to Germany. For the 6 of us.
Next September.
Yep, September. My dad, he was stationed there, so we went once before with him. So now we all have enough American Airlines flight miles, and so we're going again. And last time we had a ball, and this time we're doing some Rhine Rivers stuff. Oh my gosh, it's going to be fantastic. So
we're excited about it.
We are really excited. We're going to go get the flights nailed down today.
Yeah. So you guys, we'll see you probably in here sometime tomorrow. I don't know what time for sure, but we'll be in here. But then Monday through Friday, we're always on 6:30 to 6:45.
That's right.
Every day. So we'll see you in there.
Yes. Have a great weekend, guys.
Good night.
Thank you much.